So imagine this. All the Spanish teams are out in the quarterfinal. Because I'm still adamant that Real Madrid is going to be sacrificed tomorrow at Etihad Stadium. I'm very confident. I have no idea why. The reason why I'm talking about this because today Barcelona have been eliminated, Atletico Madrid have been eliminated. Two Spanish sides have gone out in the same round. That's an interesting development, the way I'm going to say it. And the teams that have remained, one of the teams have never won the Champions League in PSG. The other one, Dortmund, they have, I think. Or they haven't. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about that one. But the other game, that's what we talk about when we talk about Champions League heritage, when we talk about Champions League history, when we talk about the greatest comebacks we have seen in the Champions League. We are definitely talking about Atletico, Borussia Dortmund coming back to beat Atletico Madrid at their own home ground, scoring 4 goals. Atletico Madrid tried to do their best and scored 2, but they were just so good, Dortmund, that Atletico could not copy with. And this takes me back a bit because I talked about it, if you remember, in the first game that they played, that the fact that Atletico Madrid left the game that they were playing only with 1 goal, it wasn't because they were not good, or it wasn't because, Dortmund, it wasn't because that they were not good. It was that they were just hitting the post. Dortmund were so good that All Black had to work overtime, but also the post was always against them. They hit it, I think it was 2 or 3 times in the same game. That tells you everything you need to know about the game. But today, in their own home ground with the fans, they showed exactly what they were capable of doing. They showed the fighting spirit. They put it all in the pitch. It all ended in the pitch. And that's what made this game so exciting. We had so many players scoring. Some of the players that so many people thought that they were really finished. For example, Sabitzer. United returned him on loan because they thought he was not really that good. We are talking about somehow an Atletico Madrid that thought that they were running away with this after winning at their own home ground. They thought they were just going to go finish the job. But the job was against them. Today they were the ones who were overworked, or they were overcooked, according to what I'll say. But it was one of those games that we will remember in a long time. Atletico were putting the Dortmund were putting the pressure. They were attacking. 19 shots at goal, 9 on target compared to 3 that Atletico Madrid had. 10 shots at goal. That tells you how much they were limited to even try to cause chaos. Even though they had the ball, they could not produce anything meaningful with the ball. The final pass was missing at some point, but on the other side, you might be confused and say, when I talk about Dortmund having 9 shots on target, it's not because they were missing. It was just that the goalkeeper was saving so well, and they could not score in some of the points. But I'm telling you, this was one of those games that we will talk about in some time, because it was exciting. It gave everything we needed, and it made sure that we were all left feeling fulfilled over how the game went on and how it was like. It was a good game. Trust me, go watch it again. You would actually enjoy it. Dortmund meant business. You know, when we talk about it, we mean business. They really knew what they were there for. They fought to the finish, and they got what they deserve, which was a victory. Atletico Madrid, on the other side, they have to go work on themselves. Don't ever be confused, especially in the Champions League, in the quarterfinal stages, thinking that after you have done your job at home, it's done. You have to keep the same fight. You have to keep fighting to at least get the chance. But this is an interesting development, because one of the European giants has been dropped out in Atletico Madrid and also Barcelona. Before talking about some stupid decisions which were done by Barcelona players, I felt like the referee was a little bit weird, the way he was throwing cards at Barcelona like it was Christmas. I felt like the reason why Barcelona lost this game, it was because of some decision that this referee was making. The penalty that he gave to Dembele, for me, I don't feel like that is a penalty. The red card, where the player was standing, and the connection, you know, I saw Arsenal held the ball, and the referee said that I was never gonna do something. I'm gonna give that such an easy penalty. Then today I look at the penalty that PSG got, and I'm like, okay, is this not really the same thing as what the Arsenal referee was talking about? There are some decisions, of course, there was contact, and of course, I feel like, I don't know if he was going to score the player, but to give a red card, and it was not even a penalty, it was a free kick outside. I thought at least if he was going to give something, give a yellow card, but a straight red card. And not only that, he ended up giving at least 5 players of Barcelona yellow cards and a red card. That tells you how much it was so one-sided against Barcelona. After that 30 minutes red card, the whole game was now for PSG to do whatever they want to do. Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, they had the time of their life. They really destroyed this team, and they did everything they could because it was in their hands. It was all in their hands, and they did what they needed to do to get the job done. But also, when you are a player, you know how important this game you're playing is. You know that you are ahead with a goal. Do you need to make that schoolboy error of putting the decision like that in the hands of the referee, knowing that you being in the team, even though this team scores, you can still salvage something, you can still win if you are a full main team? I felt like the decision which was made by Ronald Araujo was the worst. He should not have committed to that. He should not have committed, because that would have kept them in the game. And even if the PSG had scored, they would have scored another one. I'm sure of it. But that was it. And the game became something else. Nothing I saw again after this from Barcelona. They were trying to attack. They tried to win forward. Had 3 shots on target, 7 shots overall. It just became a different game. For the first time watching Barcelona struggling to actually have control of a game. That tells you everything you need to know. But Kylian Mbappe, a penalty which I still feel like was dubious, was the only reason he scored, and the other one was just a mistouch by the goalkeeper which led the ball into his hands, and he was able to score. But all in all, it finished 4-1 to PSG at Camp Nou, and which means Barcelona are out, and we'll see them when what happens as we go forward. But what are your thoughts? I want to hear in the comment section. What do you think of the performance of Barcelona, of PSG, and some decisions from the referee? And also talking about a big team, Borussia Dortmund, their comeback, playing against one of the biggest teams in the Champions League in Atletico Madrid. That tells you the spirit, the fighting spirit, the never giving up attitude, and everything that comes in all on there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of the game? And also, if you are still with us, click the like button, and thank you for supporting us. And see me on the other side. I'm out. Tomorrow we witness Arsenal play Dortmund, or they play Bayern Munich. Then on the other side, we will witness Manchester City sacrifice Real Madrid. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. We'll see you on another one. Peace. Subscribe to The Connect.